Well, we are likely to feel the effects of Hurricane Helene around here tomorrow, but tonight it's approaching landfall in the southwest if it hasn't already made landfall. Trey, what's the latest?
Well, Ken, we're just waiting for that declaration from the National Hurricane Center, and once it does make landfall, Helene will be the 9th major hurricane to make landfall in the U.S. since 2017. Since 2020, we've had 6 major hurricanes to make landfall, one each year since 2020, and the last time we had a 5-year stretch with a major hurricane, at least one per year, in the U.S. was back in 1915 to 1919. So really historic stuff happening here tonight. And unfortunately, we're just going to add on to that as Helene prepares to make landfall. You can see the center of circulation practically coming ashore right now. The central pressure is bottomed out at 938 millibars. Wind speed is maxed out at 940. So with the eye coming ashore, it's likely this is where we're going to cap out before we see a very slow weakening trend as it moves in. You can see the eye wall right now basically just coming through Perry with the eye pretty much onshore, and we're waiting on that landfall declaration. But in that eye wall surrounding the hurricane, that's where you're going to have the strongest winds, the heaviest rain, and the most dangerous storm surge is going to be just to the east and to the southeast of the eye. Doppler radar velocity still detecting very strong winds. Earlier, we were picking up winds on radar detected anywhere between 120 to 140 miles per hour with this. So just a really bad situation happening there in the Florida Panhandle here tonight. Back here, we are seeing the cloud shield from Helene. It has been a cloudy day. Eventually, we're going to watch these showers try to pivot north, but they're going to have to run into that area of high pressure that's currently sitting over the Great Lakes. This is the track with Helene. It moves through Georgia tomorrow morning, still packing very strong winds and heavy rain. And the second phase of this disaster is going to be widespread inland flooding across Georgia, the Carolinas, Tennessee, and Kentucky as we move into this upcoming weekend. We will see some showers from Helene, but again, we're going to have dry air to contend with. So as early as tomorrow morning, I-70, I-68, we could have some light rain ongoing. And then you can see those showers. They're trying to move north, but they're going to be running into that high pressure and that dry air, which is going to tamper down our rainfall rates. But still, through the early to mid-afternoon hours, we'll likely see some bands of some light rain pivoting north. And then by late evening, we'll likely see this work its way up a little bit closer toward I-80, but those amounts are not going to be too incredibly heavy. We will see some strong winds tomorrow as well, not as strong as what they're experiencing down to the south, but gusts anywhere between 20 to 30 miles per hour west of the ridges. If you are in the Laurel Highlands and the ridges, you could see gusts upwards of 40 miles per hour with higher elevation tomorrow evening and into tomorrow night. So we will watch that very closely. But again, the rainfall forecast looking very paltry, with most focusing around 1/10 to maybe 1/4 of an inch. And with the new drought monitor that came out today, we could certainly use a little bit more than that. Your 7-day forecast has conditions slightly drying up here as we work our way into Saturday. We'll see a dry slot work its way in. 81 degrees, mostly cloudy skies. The remnants of Helene come back through Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, and we could see a few more showers with that.
Superstar approaching, superstar approaching.
I can see clearly.